People often ask, why not just print a lot of money and make everyone rich? Well, they actually do print a lot of money. Heck, they're literally creating new money right now. As you're watching this, new money is popping up everywhere when governments print bills, when banks approve loans, when a credit card is swiped. Money is everywhere, spilling out in every direction. Having said that, it doesn't make people rich. It makes each dollar weaker. That's why the candy your grandpa bought for 5 cents in the 1950s might cost you $2 today. And hey, we're sticking with candy as the example, because if we start talking houses or cars, that'd just be cruel. That slow drain on your money's power has a name: inflation. If you're out there working your butt off just to pay bills, it makes sense you'd hate the fact that your hard-earned savings lose value every single day. People have every reason to be frustrated. Naturally, people try to protect what they've earned. Usually it's gold. It's rare, but honestly, hauling a bunch of gold around is a pain in the ass. And good luck trying to move it through an airport without raising eyebrows, because governments keep it on a tight leash. Some go for real estate, but seriously, in this economy? Others gamble on stocks, and I don't know, like 90% of people wipe out or something. Then in 2009, someone using the name Satoshi Nakamoto put out a paper online and some computer code to go with it. Basically, it was like, here's a new kind of money that nobody can print more of. At first, only a handful of nerds cared, but slowly, it started catching the eye of people fed up with banks and inflation. But why? Why did this weird internet money catch attention at all? What was its message? Well, Bitcoin was different from everything else. It wasn't controlled by a bank or government. And unlike dollars, nobody could just copy it or print more. Here's the simple version of how it works. Imagine a giant notebook open book that everyone in the world can see. Every time someone spends Bitcoin, it gets written in that notebook. Nobody can erase or rewrite it. And once a page is full, we flip to the next one. Each page is what they call a block. Stack all the pages together, and you've got the blockchain. It's just a fancy word for a notebook made of blocks. So how do new Bitcoins even show up in the first place? Well, before a new page can be added to that giant notebook, there's a puzzle attached that has to be solved. Thousands of computers race to solve it, and the first one to crack it gets to add the page. As a reward, that computer earns some brand new Bitcoin. That's literally how new coins are created. But here's the catch. The reward gets smaller over time. It started at 50 coins per page, then 25, then 12.5, and it keeps shrinking. This shrinking reward even has a name: the Bitcoin halving. Every few years, the system cuts the prize in half, until one day, no new coins are created. And that's when Bitcoin hits its hard limit, 21 million Bitcoins, and no more. That's it. From then on, no new coins will ever be created, ensuring its scarcity forever. Scarcity has always been the backbone of good money. Something that holds value, is hard to earn, and can't just be created whenever someone feels like it. Now look at the numbers in your bank account. When money can be created at will, by the Fed, by banks, whoever, it's natural for people to worry. Why should I store my hard work in something that can be diluted so easily? If Bitcoin is secure enough, some see it as proof of their time and effort, like a container for the hours they worked. At the end of the day, money itself is an abstract idea. It works only because people believe in it. The balance you see on PayPal has value simply because everyone agrees it does, even though you can't hold it in your hand. Bitcoin, in the same way, is just numbers. A score you can earn and keep, kind of like a tennis score on the board. And just like any score, it only matters because people agree it matters, and because they have good reasons to. That shared belief is what gives it value. So no, this video isn't telling you to sell everything and buy Bitcoin. But you deserve to know why it became a thing in the first place, so that you can think about your money more wisely and value the time you trade for it. At the end of the day, every dollar, every coin, every number in your account is really just a placeholder for your hours, your energy, your life. So whatever you choose to believe in, make sure it's something worthy of your time. If you learned something new today, add a point to my scoreboard by hitting like, and subscribe for the next round.